Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
First pitch, 1-0.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schwarber looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's got some serious speed, and that's a dangerous weapon at any level. It wreaks havoc on opposing pitchers because there's so many ways to manufacture runs when speedsters get on base. So don't be surprised if you see him cause trouble out there in this one.
Arrieta's got his target. Here it is on 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Eddie.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Montero gathers. Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2.
Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Runner at first here, one man out. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
That's how good his stuff is.
And he chased it in the dirt. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals leave 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball. Yordano Ventura, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, what makes him difficult, the fact that he throws 2 different types of fastballs. He's got that 4-seamer, and then he's got that 2-seamer that runs in on the hitter sometimes. Very difficult to attack both. You just hope this was an isolated incident here because we still got a long way to go in this ballgame. You need to see something carry over to later.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And his command is starting to desert him a little bit here. You hate to hit a guy and then follow that up by falling behind the next hitter, but that's what we're seeing.
I had Jacob. He is on Fortnite Battle Royale and he is a god and horrible.
Follow up that hit by pitch with a walk to the next guy. So if I'm hitting, I'm sitting dead red fastball on 3-1.
And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the
Hi,
count to
Michael.
3-2 now. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
A hit by pitch, then a walk. Things are starting to unravel on him out there a little bit. You've got to pull it together.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Yeah.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Jacob is Evan is
Swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. It's not flying to work inside.
Right to the inside part of the plate as you do. Boy, talk about a tough start to a ball game. Everything that could go wrong, it has gone wrong here in the first inning, and forcing in a run with a bases-loaded walk just could be the tip of the iceberg.
Jason Hayward is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Michael.
He had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 0-2, here it comes. And smart to lay off.
Michael S. Michael.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. And he's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive. A great example right there, just using the whole field. Doesn't try to do too much here, just sort of
That'll be good enough
to score that runner from third.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning.
Jacob is a
how
noob.
much is that going to take out of him?
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Again to first, but he's back in safely.
Get out of here.
And this time he's out. 2 away now. And again, he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors. Alex Gordon makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Yusuf Jacoby.
Gordon.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Jacoby.
Tap foul at home plate.
Get
Down the
fouled.
first baseline. Rizzo is there. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 6th.
Now to the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts
You're
here.
out.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Foul.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bryant in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7th. Third baseman number 8.
Mike Moustakas into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
New Year teach noob life and we all go to Zitzschule.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
School tomorrow and then go pick him on. Was the time night day I got one a ride after now I am not going on.
And the inning is KC down in order. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading off for the
Here's the first pitch to him.
pitcher.
Jake Arrieta is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up the
I will
zone.
text you the name and see you LOL on gives a time for me a day off tomorrow night at my mom's for a long day or so then tomorrow and we will.
There as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Strikeout get on me Diet.
This team defensively has 3 Gold Glove Award winners. If you're going to hit the ball, you better hit it over the fence, because if you don't, it's liable to be caught.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung out and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Dexter Fowler stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he pops it up back behind second base. And no problems there for Infante as that ends. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Gerard Dyson is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Right fielder number 1.
Pitch out of the zone.
82638273829299837463728928474737289283747373892747294.
Yordano Ventura digs in here for his first appearance.
Giordano Ventura.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
7936392739102947. Udonzo 7392749273917. 629847462938564729028465738203847. Skipping the rest. Hi, Michael.
Number 2. Alcides Escobar will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Arrieta gets the sign.
Michael.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the... Ben Zobrist digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
First baseman number 44.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. He drew a walk his first time up. Hit hard towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Chris Bryant steps in now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a high strike
JC.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Lifted into center field. Kane is after it. He's got a great running play, and that'll retire the side. One left. Omar Infante is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Arrieta's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Howdy.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Russell ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off.
Howdy, y'all.
He must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 30.
Into the windup and the pitch. Eric Hosmer started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Chop foul over towards the dugout. High and deep to straightaway right. Ranging back is Dyson. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Home run, I find Perry.
I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt. But I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Addison Russell is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Here's the 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gordon going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. At the plate, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Where do you think they go from here?
I maybe double up and go back to another off-speed pitch. He didn't handle that one all too well.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down out there. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Ben Zobrist steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And here's a ball hit in the air. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Alex Gordon, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but you know, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Salvador Perez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there. And I'm
you have RP clear UPN will repanimos kobak pup.
So far, and that's pretty amazing. Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fowler giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way, and it doesn't work out for him.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As this is popped foul behind the plate.
Big hit OKTPU studi idiot Jackaboo.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3.
Bubit studi stupid stit sit dip sist stackles.
Bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Anthony.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Well, you know, Anthony Rizzo was an all-star in 2014, but he really exploded on the scene in 2015.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Picked him up. Nice play.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Oh, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Jason Hayward will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Hot shot to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting,
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Huey.
Ball 1.
Juliana.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
And another foul ball.
H.
Look out.
FFF.
That one almost got away from him.
C.
2-2 now.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Gerard Dyson will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Fowler moving to his left. 1 out.
the pitcher number 30, Yordano Ventura.
Yordano Ventura comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop.
Alcides Escobar will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball.
926378293746379293746373828374637373737.
To score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Lined into left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
The batter, number
A rare mistake pitch there. That's just their second hit of the ball game, but this will go for a double.
Omar Infante to stand in. Runner's on his way to third. Into the seats, 0-1. Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted. Jake Arrieta comes to the plate now.
837463738364637373837473837473837. Skipping the rest.
Into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
up next for the Cubs.
Addison Russell steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front of it, strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Anthony Rizzo strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And on the mound, you can tell he's not in here to mess around. He means business.
Fly ball out to right field. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that... Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Eric Hosmer.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Alex Gordon will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard. And then just one pitch later, he basically turns a double into a triple. This is going to be scored a wild pitch right here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Well, that's a disappointing at-bat right there with one out. He got it airborne all right, but he winds up hitting it straight up in the air, and as a result, he can't pick up that runner from third base.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Rocket to third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Kris Bryant steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Fouled back. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the seventh inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And this is where, as a pitcher, you've got to approach each inning like it's an entirely new ball game. If you start dwelling on the deficit you're in right now, the hole that...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree, this one is gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Heyward as they've widened this lead to 8 now. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Miguel Montero stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ventura's ready. 1-0 on its way. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 8 runs and even 10 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Mike Moustakas will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Heyward is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th.
Jarrod Dyson.
Ready for another chance? Jarrod Dyson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Rips this one to first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The pitcher number 30, Yordano Ventura.
Yordano Ventura will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. High pop-up. Bryant is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. KC down in order. Still 8. Jake Arrieta will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Hey now. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. Ventura has his target. 1-2 on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Addison Russell gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Dyson's there. 2 down. Dexter Fowler digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
It's such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Alcides Escobar will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Omar Infante stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, one thing you're taught at an early age, when you see a pitch coming in tight, do not open yourself up. You got to turn your back into it to protect yourself. This will still hurt, but it could have been worse.
Lorenzo Cain is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And so far, this has been the theme all afternoon. Strike 1, strike 2, take a hike. I mean, there have been times where he's made it look incredibly effortless out there, and that was another one.
And Hosmer gets around on one, but this is hooking foul into the seats in right. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. That misses. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, how do you hit a sinker baller? You got to wait for him to give you something up in the zone, because when that pitch is down around your knees, it's too hard to elevate. But when it flattens out and gets up, that's when you can do your damage.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, this is just a nice job of hitting at the plate. This pitch looked to be off the outer edge, but you can see him sort of dive out over the plate to go get it, and he winds up driving this ball for 2 bases.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that pitch is way up there. I'm not sure how he could have ever thought that was going to be a strike.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Fowler. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. Fowler will get it in quickly, and that holds the runner at third base. Mike Moustakas will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-4 ball game. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, maybe it was a little surprising that he even went out there for the 9th inning. But he gets the job done, and he finishes off the complete game win.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 8-4.